What made you to look at Web3 as an opportunity, and how did you come across the current problem statement that you're trying to solve for?
We did a lot of great things in AI and IoT in the past.
What does Akka Finance do, and how big is the opportunity that you're looking at?
This is the mission that we in Akka we are following to make.
Who are your typical ideal customers? How would a typical user journey go about there? Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Hash It Out by Foundership. My name is Bimlesh Gundurao, your host, and I'm the co-founder at Foundership. Super excited today to bring in a guest who is part of our Foundership portfolio, building fantastically on the XDC ecosystem. Ali, who is the founder at Akka Finance, has been building in this space for quite a while. And as we brought him into the cohort of getting token launch ready, we're super excited on what he's building at. And this particular cohort was the first one that we did with XDC Network, where startups in 90 days get to token launch ready with a plan that they launch their token by having a TGE event in about 90 to 120 days. So with this, super excited to welcome Ali from Akka Finance. Ali, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello everyone, thank you. I'm Ali, founder of Akka. My personal background is in AI and IoT for more than 10 years. And over the past 4 years, I transitioned into DeFi, Web3 space, and our journey in this amazing field was started 4 years ago.
Fantastic. So life and the world was very different 4 years ago. That is just right about the corner with COVID. So talk to us as to, from AI and IoT, what made you to look at Web3 as an opportunity, and how did you come across the current problem statement that you're trying to solve for?
As I mentioned, my personal background comes from the AI, and we did a lot of great things in AI and IoT in the past. And 4 years ago, most of other guys that enters into the Web3 space, we also engage in this space by investing in some tokens and projects and other stuff. And as daily engagement to going ahead with this industry, I personally identified that there are a lot of issues regarding the user experiences in DeFi. There are a lot of issues regarding the security stuff in this field. And also because of its nature and the open data mindset and open data economy, there are huge opportunity to use AI algorithms for efficiently processing the vast amount of data and for making everything each day better and better and better. And our journey starts from this point that we decided to bring our past experiences in AI to this industry. And I personally believe that combination of AI and Web3 industry in the coming years will bring a lot of exciting solution for all the communities, all the peoples actually.
Fantastic. So talk to us a little bit about Akka Finance. What does Akka Finance do, and how big is the opportunity that you're looking at?
As I mentioned, our primary focus is on solutions that are improving the overall user experiences in DeFi. This is the point that we are laser focused on it. And in Akka, we are building AI-powered liquidity aggregators with the aim of protecting the users from the high slippage and providing optimal rate for the users. The nature of DeFi and Web3 is decentralized. So we are talking about an industry that we don't want to concentrate all the liquidity in one place. Because of this, I personally believe that fragmentation is the nature of DeFi. It is not a problem in DeFi. It is the nature of DeFi. So we need to address it in the right way to make the user isolate as much as possible from the complexities of this fragmentation. And this is the mission that we in Akka we are following, to make the DeFi simple and usable for everyone.
Right. So in such a case, this is both a B2C and a B2B experience, right? Because when you say you're a liquidity aggregator, you also need to coexist with the current players in the ecosystem, not only with exchanges, but several other bridges as well, to ensure that the end user experience is smoother, right? So talk to us a little bit about who are your typical ideal customers who would look to use Akka Finance into their solutions. What type of companies are you looking at to partner with, and how would a typical user journey go about there?
Honestly speaking, one of the fantastic things in Web3 and cryptocurrency space, personally for me, is this industry is super composable. It is really fantastic that we can build a lot of innovative products, and at the same time, we can, what can I say, we can provide service for our partners, and at the same time, we can give another service from them. It is amazing. Sometimes when I talk with some people that, for example, DEX platform, we aggregate the liquidity from the DEX platforms, and at the same time, we can provide routing service for the DEXs. They just confused how we can give service from one product and at the same time how we can provide service for them. And I told them that this is the nature of Web3. Web3 is super composable. We can do a lot of innovative product. And as you mentioned, yeah, from the product perspective, Akka is a B2B and B2C product. We can empower the trading platforms, we can empower the DEXs, we can empower even the centralized exchanges, we can empower wallets. They can build on top of Akka to bring seamless swap for their users. And also we can empower the daily traders, institutional traders, and bring them a comprehensive platform to make everything as simple as possible for them to go and do their everyday jobs on DeFi. And this user base, I think in the future can be extended more and more. Even other sectors like gaming are trying to come and onboard in the Web3 space. So in the futures, I think we will see kind of maybe super apps that try to encapsulate a lot of Web3 services inside its platform, and also they will integrate some kind of Web2 services alongside with the Web3 services. So they all can be our potential target and our potential client as well.
Fantastic.
In simple terms, everybody that need to interact with the liquidity in seamless way without having concerns about where is the liquidity, how much is the depth of liquidity, how I can access this liquidity, how I can pay the cost, how I can pay the gas fee, and blah, 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 a lot of things. They can come and use our services.
Got it. But as an end user, when I'm interacting with an exchange, and if the exchange has implemented Akka Finance at the back end, so I as an end user will not be interacting directly with your solution, right? I'll be interacting with the solution of the exchange, who in turn will be interacting with your infrastructure or your solution that you're providing to enable liquidity across ecosystems or across chains.
Exactly.
Got it. So as part of your infrastructure solution, are you also solving the complexity of a end user having to manage cross-chain swaps?
Exactly. Actually in Akka, we just started with liquidity aggregation, but liquidity aggregation is not the whole product. It is the core product that we are trying to build another parts of our big puzzle around the huge liquidity mesh. And you mentioned a right point. We, in the coming months, will deploy our cross-chain version as well to simplify the cross-chain swap for the user. And as I mentioned, plan is to isolate the users, the final end user, from the complexities of DeFi. In the current situation, we faced with a lot of complexity. You, me, and other users that are in this space even for more than 3 or 4 years, we also are facing with different challenges for our daily activities in DeFi. This is the problem in DeFi, complex user experience. For example, for transferring my asset from one blockchain to another blockchain, as a user, I need to do a lot of research. I need to find the bridge. I need to compare the bridge from the security perspective, from the fee perspective, and a lot of things. And this is not my job as a user. I need simplified solution to address my problems, and connecting the dots, connecting the different blockchain networks is one of the main challenges that we and other solutions like Akka are trying to address.
Got it. Fantastic. Amazing. Now, in your opinion, which ecosystem are you seeing the highest amount of TVL or liquidity enablement that is enabling that ecosystem to thrive, and which is also attracting a lot of users to use that ecosystem?
Now we focused on the Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem because of a lot of reasons. And one of the most important one is the point that you mentioned. There is a huge opportunity on Bitcoin. There is a huge liquidity in Bitcoin. And so everywhere that huge liquidity exists, we can go and do a lot of innovation. I think enabling the DeFi on the Bitcoin ecosystem will be one of the greatest opportunity in the coming years. And because of this, we focused on the Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem. From product perspective, Akka is super easy to scale. So we can easily deploy Akka on any EVM compatible blockchain. We can easily go and deploy even on Ethereum layer 2s and layer 1s. But we chose Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem because of the great opportunity that we think will exist in Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem. Just today, and this is kind of a sign for the future. Unlocking the potential of the Bitcoin, the security potential, and the liquidity potential of Bitcoin will be great in the near futures.
Okay, fantastic. Talk to us a little bit about your team. Are you a solo founder? You have a co-founder? How did you guys come together? And where's your team located? Because most of the Web3 teams are global, and predominantly most of the teams also work remotely. So talk to us a little bit about your team, your culture, and so on.
Yeah. Our case is a little bit different. Most of our team are working together from Dubai. We are based in Dubai, and most of our team are working from here. And the exciting thing is that most of my team member and my co-founder are working with me from for more than 10 years.
Oh,
and
okay.
we together come from our past AI and IoT projects to the blockchain. So we currently have a solid team, including 5 talented developers that are working in Akka from the early days of the establishment. And also, they all are working with me from 10 years ago. So we are a solid team, and we are going to build huge thing.
Fantastic. Amazing. I think you're one of the few rare teams that has actually a co-located team in Web3. Fantastic.
It is because of the opportunities and good atmospheres and good ecosystem that are building in Dubai for the Web3 projects.
Right. Fantastic. Talk to us a little bit about your journey as an entrepreneur in the AI IoT space, when what you were building versus in the last 4 years. You have seen the peaks of pre-COVID, you have seen the peak of COVID of the market, and you've also seen the dip of Bitcoin crashing up to 18K and then now crawling back up towards its all-time high of 73K. What has been your sort of experiences that this journey has taught you so far?
Yeah, thank you for asking this question. I think it is very good question. Like any other founder, we also faced a lot of up and down during our journey in our past experience. But Web3 is totally different. I had a lot of experience in the AI and IoT field. I played a lot of different roles in AI and IoT. I were developer, I were CTO, tech lead, product manager, business owner, and I played a lot of role in IoT and AI. But Web3 totally different. Uh, being an entrepreneur, being a founder in Web3 is much more harder than launching and building project in Web3 because it is extremely fast growing industry. You faced with a lot of new technical challenges and in a lot of technical innovation, and it is because of the nature of this ecosystem. For example, in traditional finance, it takes a lot of time to seeing kind of maybe open banking and open API. Then after that, a lot of startups and players were able to access to data and build and innovate. But in Web3, from the first point, you will have access to vast amount of data and vast amount of information. It is interesting, but it is also difficult to build in Web3. The second point is that because of its earlier stage life, building is Web3 is difficult. And as a technical team, you need to build everything from scratch in the Web3 because the industry is still not mature. Uh, we cannot see kind of matured standards, protocols, and infrastructures. So when you want to build product, you need to build everything from scratch. This is also the second big challenges for being a founder and entrepreneur in the Web3. From my personal experiences, alongside this a lot of complexity, it is super interesting to building in Web3 and DeFi in comparison with Web2. This is my honestly opinion because as I mentioned, I've been in Web2 space for more than 10 years and I experienced a lot of even big projects, large scale projects. But Web3 is amazing. At the same time, building in Web3 is a super difficult job. As a founder, you need to play a lot of role in one phase of work. You need to be social media manager, you need to be product manager, you need to be developer, you need to be financial manager, you need to think about the fundraising, you need to think about the revenue model, and a lot of complexity that you need to think and address. But it is interesting, and I think having a solid and talented team will help a lot to builders and founders to be able to build and continue in this volatile market. As you mentioned, I remember that the previous bull cycle, the previous crash in the market, and I think having a big mission and having a good co-founders and teammates is the key to be able to build and continue.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think a couple of key things where I completely resonate with you when you say building in Web3 as a founder is way a lot harder. In my perspective, two characteristics stick out very clearly. One is you got to be social media first because this whole ecosystem thrives on different social media platforms, Discord, Twitter, Telegram, and so on. And just doing that is a 24/7 job. And second is Web3 is global from day one. So you're also end up working across time zones because one partner could be out in Southeast Asia, another partner could be out as far out as the US. And Dubai works out as a great time zone, but still, everyone has got only 24 hours to manage a global relationship when it takes that. And as you rightly said, this ecosystem is very unique because everyone is so easily approachable, accessible, and willing to explore if cross integrations is possible, if the ecosystem can come together and we can add value to the end user journey or add value to enable businesses to empower their users a lot more by giving back freedom and democratizing access to finance to everyone. Fantastic. Talk to us a little bit about your fundraising journey, which might also help some of the other founders who are listening in to say that what have you seen successes and what have been some of the challenges that you have had, your experience in this process?
Yeah, as you mentioned, everything in Web3 projects is tightly related to the social media because we are working in an industry that are globally expanded. So being able to be in touch with your community, you need to be active in the different social media and you need to be able to engage them. So I think alongside to having a solid product, having a good community or at least knowing how to build good community around your product is the key to the success in this ecosystem, because everything is about the community. And when you know how to build a community around your product, you will take a big step toward your success in this ecosystem for fundraising or any objective that in your mind. It is the key that you need to be aware of it from the day first. You need to be aware about the building community because you are building product for the community. So you need to be keep in touch with them and engage them as much as possible. This is so important. And but a fantastic things in the Web3 space is the collaborative mindset of the builders and the products and the founders. It is super amazing. I never have been such an experience in other fields and other sectors. All founders and all entrepreneurs in this ecosystem are more than welcome to others to help them to collaborate with each other. And this is super fantastic. If I want to add another point for it is to keep in touch with the builders community, expand your network with other builders, because there are a lot of synergy opportunity when you will be active in the community of builders, virtually or physically. There is no difference. You need to be active and be in touch with them.
Yeah.
It is also super important.
Fantastic. As we come towards the end of this conversation, Ali, I'm going to put you into a spot and have you walk us through a rapid fire questions now. What's your favorite city in the world?
Dubai.
Dubai. Okay. Well, what's your favorite book that you have read recently?
The Hard Things About Hard Thing. I think
Fantastic.
from Ben Horowitz.
Yeah,
It's
Ben Horowitz.
fantastic book. I highly recommend to every founder.
Fantastic. One investor that you would love to have on your cap table?
Binance Labs.
Binance Labs. Okay. Yeah. One big lesson learned in your entrepreneur journey?
Execution does matter.
Execution
is very important.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Now, coming to the last one piece of advice to an early founder who is just getting started on Web3.
Come and start. You definitely will enjoy from this industry, despite that you faced with a lot of challenge and a lot of difficulty. But my personal experience told that it is super fantastic and super amazing.
Fantastic.
Come and start.
Super. Thank you so much, Ali. That's been a great conversation. So for everyone, Ali can be reached at Captain Akka on Telegram and also at Ali Khoshnafs on LinkedIn. And for those who enjoyed this talk, do share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll also find us out in Spotify. And we're also very excited to announce that our upcoming programs can be found on our website at foundershiphq.com/0xcamps. So take a look at them. We've got 2 new exciting programs, all focused on helping you to get token launch ready. If you're a builder in Web3 and having plans to launch your token in the next 6 months, check out these programs from XDC and from ICP, which will help you either get 50,000 in grants or also receive investments up to $100,000. So with this, I see you off, and until we meet next time, have a great time and stay safe. Thank you so much.